Hey, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time we're going to be opening the Transformers Kingdom Battle Across Time Collection, Sideswipe, and Maximal Skywarp. Now, I do not have the other two pack, unfortunately, but I did get this. And it is also kind of funny considering that in the first packs for the War for Cybertron line for Amazon exclusives in this style, we had a Sideswipe pack and we had a Skywarp pack. And now, we've got a pack with Sideswipe and Skywarp. Also, another funny thing is that this seems like the most, possible Skywarp to get, because the other ones are really hard to find. Or at least the original Siege one, and then the Earthrise one never came out here, so yeah, this one's the least rare, it seems, is what I tried to say, but for some reason I messed up on my words. Anyways, we're gonna open this 2-pack. So, take a look at the back of the packaging. We can see Skywarp in the more Air-Razor configuration because the feet are the other way around and the wings are down. But if you look here, the wings are out and then the feet have the claws, the talons. And that's probably the one you would probably prefer for this form. And then Sideswipe is the Earth form. Let's go ahead and open it starting from the bottom, because that's what usually I do. So let's go ahead and do that. And this is not a review. This is just an opening to see how I feel about the figure while opening it. Alright. And then we pull this thing out. Oh, we've got twisty ties. We've got the old twisty ties, and we've got instructions inside there. Really hard to get at, because it's really hard to get at that lip right there. Oh, and they still have the eye flap. You can see it right there. I don't believe this has a card in it. Come on. I don't know why this is really tricky to get at. Come on. There we go. Okay, now I got it. There we are. So we can see Skywarp is really anticipating flying. He seems really excited for it. Now let's see, close up the packaging like so. Now the transformation for the most part is exactly the same as the other figures I've got, so there's no real major difference with that. Also, all the weapons are in white this time around, so that's kind of funny. Let's go ahead and cut these out like so. I don't know why everything needs to be difficult with you guys. Come on. There's another big twist tie over here. Ah, there we go. These are usually pretty hard to cut. Oh, and then there's two around the arms. That's going to be hard to get. Let's see. I'm almost tempted to just untie them because it's going to be hard to cut the ones in there. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. Let's see. I'm going to try and grab the gun and just pull that out. Just for the heck of it. There we go. There is that. And then this shouldn't be too hard, but it's over that ridge. So it's kind of hard. Let's see. Maybe, yeah, there we go. Okay, got that out. And we plug that back in. Skywarp is probably not too difficult. Let's see, cut that out. Cut that out. Like so. And then cut that out. Like so. And then there is Skywarp. Yay! It's funny. Okay, so we got the weapons for Sideswipe, but we've got Skywarp out of the packaging. Yeah, he looks pretty cool. I do like the eagle-style paint scheme, even though the head doesn't really resemble too much of an eagle, I guess. But the wings can adjust and fold out. Now, I've heard about problems with the wings, so I want to be extra careful with that, but you are able to take these. They're a little looser than Air-Razor, but even though the wings should be out, I'm going to fold them back just a little bit, just so that it looks more in tune with the rest of the set, or rest of the figure, like that, and leave them like so. Yeah, that looks a lot better. And I'm going to leave the talons forward, but I just want to take a look at them the other way around. There we go. So that's what that looks like. And just to fold these down, that's what it looks like in the configuration I have usually for Air-Razor. But, again, I know I've mentioned it multiple times for the sake of this. And it's pretty cool that we got a Beast Wars 2 character in this lineup. I mean, yeah, it's a repaint of a previous figure, so it wasn't too hard to do, but it is still cool to see this. Unfortunately, He does not combine with anyone, because the original one did, but that's totally fine. The paint scheme is pretty good. I like the brown, I like the lighter brown, the white. I think it contrasts pretty well. Anyways, we should probably stop analyzing that and get the rest of Sideswipe out. It's just very tricky to get a good placement to cut. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can get that arm out, and then see if I could just squeeze the other arm out. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. And there he is. There is Sideswipe out of the packaging. But before I do anything with that, let's try to get the missiles out, because, oof, that looks like it's going to be really tricky. Also, some of the white paint got off of the Skywarp figure and is on the back of the packaging. So that's something to watch out for. There's one missile. And there is... Come on, come on, come on. Trying to get it. Twist tie. There we go. And there is 2 missiles. Okay, so now we have the entire thing out. We could take these and plug them on the sides of his arms. Now, one thing to note is that I believe the original toy had these as spears. So it is something different, but again, it's taken from the Air Racer. They didn't have to do this, but they decided to do this figure anyway. So I'm not going to complain too much about the specific accuracies about this toy. I think they did a pretty fair job with it. And then for Sideswipe, you know, he looks pretty cool. You know, it's the Earth mode version of Sideswipe. There's a little paint scuff right there, but it's not too bad. Actually, there's a lot of paint speckles on the chest. But he doesn't look too bad. He's the proper Lamborghini Countach this time around, so that's very nice. And, of course, he's got weapons, so this can plug over the shoulder, even though it should be on the other side. So let me swap this around and plug that into there, I guess. All the weapons are painted on Sideswipe, and they didn't bother to leave out the tab, so that was pretty tight. But there we have that, and that. Actually, you know what? I think usually I leave it on the other side. I don't remember what side I usually leave it on. It's one or the other. Actually, I do think it's the side that I usually leave it on. I could have got the original Sideswipe out. I don't know why I didn't. But there's Sideswipe and Skywarp. Pretty cool. Battle across time, even though there's not really much of a battle because they're all Autobots and Maximals. I guess the idea is that across time, you know, Autobots and Maximals. So, anyways, yeah, I think they both look pretty good. It is weird that he's got a painted gun. The rocket launcher, I don't mind, but the gun feels weird. It should have been silver or something. I don't know why. He's got silver paint on the face, but they decided to paint everything else white. Like, the feet should be silver. This probably should have been silver, I think. So, kind of weird on that. But I definitely do like Skywarp. I think he looks very nice. Let's go ahead and transform these guys. So Sideswipe is the basic one, so he's not going to be too hard to do. So we can go ahead and do this. I've done it multiple times, even in this form, because I've got the Red Alert figure, which, by the way, I love that thing. So hopefully that means good things for this. Let's see. Open these up. This is the trickiest part to do, usually. Not that tricky this time. Okay, there we go. Then we fold these down and they will kind of tab into the doors this time around. Actually, we bring down the arms first, I guess. And yes, he doesn't have the spoiler. I don't really care. Some people think that, oh, Lamborghini Countach should have the spoiler, but not every single one of them do. And it kind of just, I don't know, it connects him a little more to the Siege one, in my opinion. I don't know if people agree with me on that. It is kind of funny, though, that the, that's always so tight. I don't know why. It is kind of funny that the Prowl mold for the Earthrise figure has the spoiler, because I don't think the original Datsun had the spoiler. So, I guess they just swapped for some reason. But there is the Lamborghini Countach, and he looks pretty cool. I kind of wish I got the Earthrise Sunstreaker, but this is still fine. And, yeah, it kind of reminds me of the spin-out that I got. I mean, of course, they're both Lamborghini Countaches. Well, somewhat Lamborghini Countaches. I imagine they have to change up a few things. You could plug either one of the weapons. You could plug this on top if you like, or you could plug this on top if you like. Or, of course, you can add these to these sides like so. And that looks pretty cool. I do like that. Skywarp time! Let's go ahead and transform Skywarp. Alright, take out the missiles, which are really tight this time around, and I'm not sure why. I don't think these are painted. No, they don't look like they're painted, so that's kind of weird. Anyways, the transformation is similar to Eraser, because it's the same mold, so not really much of a change here. Wings, they go out, and da-da-da! Captain Skywarp! Or Silverbolt, if you want to call him that. Either name is technically fine. Alright, so this comes up, and then this part I don't like so much is bringing up these hinges. It's a little easier on Skywarp, though. And then this is usually pretty tight. Again, it's a little better on this one. Let's see. And then we push those in, and we push in the top, like so. And have everything like that. And there you pretty much have the bird mode. I mean, it's right there. But I do like the look of the eagle. We rotate the legs around. We don't even need to pop this out. I thought we did, but apparently you don't. Then we rotate this around like so. And we don't have to rotate the feet too. Let's see. Take the hands and fold them in. Take the hands and fold them in. And then go, ha-ha! And then fold those in. Make sure the head's on straight, because it probably should be. And then the wings are a little more floppy this time around. You know, that's just how it is. And then we bring up the legs, and they should tab into place. I don't know why I'm having a difficult time with that. There we go. Got that in. And then these just go up to there. And we have one side done. And then we bring this up. And this will collapse into place like so. That was a little easier. I think the other side had a bit of flash plastic or something. The tab looked weird to me. And then that folds up to there like so. And there we have Skywarp in the bird mode. And no, this isn't Generation 1 Skywarp. This is a different character. Just wanted to make that clear. Let's see. Got to make sure that these joints aren't stressed. I saw a little bit of a lighter plastic right there, and I thought that was a stress mark, but no, it's not. Alright, everything seems to be mostly fine. And then these missile pods will just plug onto the side here, like so. And plug on to the other side, like so. And there we have the Battle Across Time 2-pack in the alt mode. You can also combine them! Look at that! Nah. But that's the Battle Across Time 2-pack. I do like this set a lot. I think it's very nice. Definitely a big fan of the Skywarp. I think he's a nice repaint of an obscure character. And I've liked the mold to begin with. I like the color scheme of this. I mean, I love eagles too. So, you know, that helps out a lot. But the Sideswipe's not too bad either. It's just, we've seen so many Sideswipes that, you know, it's really just another one into the mix. I do get why they added these two together, because I feel like if they just released Earthrise Sideswipe, they wouldn't get as much money as they would with the Skywarp. So, yeah, I guess I get it, but, you know, I have no complaints. I like the Sideswipe anyways, and I like the Skywarp. So with that out of the way, I thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all those fun doodads, and I will see you guys next time.
AllSpark TV. Now that's just prime.